Yo, yo, yo. Mic check, mic check. Fair use, fair use, fair use. YouTube, what's up, man? What's going on, guys? I got something else I want to add on to one of the other streams. I was talking about that Afrotech shit. I believe it's in the previous video. So finds out that the brothers know about that shit. You guys know about that shit, man. Y'all know that they trying to line y'all up. Real nice, nice. Y'all know that they coming for you.
He goes on to...
And they are doing they're doing something very well. You know what you're doing? Damn, man. Just man, this channel not bumping, man. It's only 12 of us over here, dog. The fuck? So yo, what I was about to say. Yeah, so they pretty much know that these joints is out there trying to swindle them and shit. Right. But I want to bring something to your attention. Look at this shit here. I found this shit. This shit was hilarious, bro. Don't you think Michael B. Jordan should date one of these Hollywood ladies? Nigga, what?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
Hell no, man. Hell no. No. Big old facts, no. Why? Because we out here to let these broads motherfuckers suffer, B. You shouldn't have left your husband. That's Lala. Lala look fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck she do to her face? Yo, these women, man, when y'all put all this shit on your face, you can't even tell who the hell you are, bro. I wouldn't have known this was Lala unless they said Lala. She looks fucking retarded, bro. I don't know who this chocolate joint is right here, but she nice and chocolate. Her face isn't symmetrical. Me and her shit at. You see how this side of her shit is lower? Yeah, her shit not symmetrical. Lala shit not symmetrical neither. Nobody's shit is really like symmetrical. If you look at Jonathan Majors, one of his sides droop as well. One of his sides is lower as well. It's like everybody, but some people have a perfect symmetrical shit, and that's like beautiful. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan ain't trying to fuck with none of them. And it's crazy. Hollywood's most eligible bachelors, one of the most eligible bachelor, is in the market just in time for yet another hot boy summer. But make no mistake, while he may be single, he's not all too ready to mingle and get back to the dating pool. Right? What did he say? Relationship and the family is something he desires. He's having a hard time figuring out where that fits into his robust schedule and is consequently feeling lonely. This is dangerous. Wait a minute, that ain't Jonathan Majors. I'm bugging. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, B. Listen to me, Pop. Listen, bro. This feeling lonely shit, I get it. You do not pick the wrong fucking person because you're lonely, bro. I've done that shit before. I was in the military. I left one base to where I knew people at, and I went to another fucking base. I was lonely as fuck. Didn't know anybody. Got caught up with some motherfucking broad because I was lonely. Fuck me up, bro. Do not, please. I'd rather you go in your past, not Lori Harvey. I'd rather you go to the old neighborhood, call up one of them bras and take them out or something, bro. Don't get nobody pregnant, no new bitches, don't marry nobody, none of that shit, bro. All right, that's enough on Jonathan Majors. Not Jonathan Majors, Michael B. Jordan. Now, love Mystique. I'm not cheating.
And building professional relationships, then if it's anything else, like anything romantic, it does show desperation. Now, when men go to Afrotech, they're expecting a bunch of females hunting them down. And men are having a great time because it only goes as far as the bedroom. So he is right indeed to say what he said. It's a great time to be a tech guy. None of these men have any intentions to marry a female who goes out her way scouting for a random black man.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Why I'm glad to hear that? Because they're ahead of the curve. They know these freaking monsters is out there, right? And I got video footage of
who has a good paying job, who worked for that good paying job, who studied for that good paying job. You're delusional to think that it's even attractive. But this is exactly what's going on. They're scouting black men with good paying jobs everywhere and willing to pay money for it, even though it's quite clear majority don't get married, don't get into a relationship either, just get into his bed, and that's the reality. What happens? As the female asks, what happens when a female has invested her time and money to go to Afrotech and she got nothing for it? Well, I'll tell you what happens. You just have a higher body count, you're less valuable, more traumatized depending on your dating history, time has been wasted, money thrown away, and essentially more damaged. There are a lot of things wrong with how females go about finding men, because they're not looking for husbands, they're looking for a come up, they're looking for money.
Oh, I love this. Thank you.
They're looking for a soft life or life of leisure. These unrealistic expectations females have has them running around looking like brainless hoes, desperate hoes, and money hungry 304s. I don't know what babe or baddie they think they are, but it's far from what they think they are. Men aren't looking for females like that. Men are looking for wives. Men are looking for traditional women. And finding a female isn't hard work either, as you all are everywhere. It's finding a man who wants you as a female is what has females sweating, not the other way around. And the fact females don't see what's wrong with wanting a man with a 401k is why all of them are single and struggling to get anyone to commit to them, to marry to them, or even notice you more than a female. The fact you think it's normal to hunt down men with a good paycheck is so low. This is also another example of lower standards. You don't just...
Bro, she's fucking killing it. She's fucking killing it. This is a guy who's sharing with this woman.
Get friends to pull up.
What
how do you feel about women flying out to Afrotech with the purpose of looking for husbands? Because apparently the men are in on it. Men know that women are doing that.
Oh yeah, they're aware. Oh no, I talked to some of the bros. They said, bro, it's a whole apocalypse out here. The effectiveness and the efficiency of these hunters is crazy. And they're just waiting for what's coming to them. Hit the economy, and it's looking good out here to be a tech guy.
Somebody commented, he's so glad that she decided to decenter males, the attention for males in her life. Afrotech is not cheap, right? Afrotech apparently is $800 for a ticket, correct?
Right.
Aren't familiar with Afrotech. Afrotech is a conference that is essentially supposed to be like an amazing networking experience for Black people in tech to
So
network, to catch.
These bros think that, you know, they out there chasing this life. You know what I'm saying? They think they're gonna be on this list. They got a list right here. Meet the black woman married to the billionaires of the world, to the world's billionaires of 2021 type shit, right? And this is under Afrotech. You see that? Now you got, I don't know who this is, but what is this? Sort of black billionaires' wives. They want to be on this list. But as you see, the top billionaires, they marry their African women. All right. This one here, I think she's also African. This one is African. This one is African. Then you got Beyonce, right? Like you're not going to end up there. But that's their hope, which is crazy. And the women that ended up there, they ain't even look for that. They didn't hunt for it. Check this lady out.
People through education. Please welcome our guest, Tsitsi Masiwa. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, we've been so excited to have you on the show. Like, we've been buzzing all week, so thank you so much. If we just start off, so you've helped thousands of children and people all over the world. I mean, where does that desire to help others come from? Why is it such an integral part of your life?
Listen to what she said.
It started quite by accident. I didn't grow up saying to myself, my big dream is to help thousands of people. My big dream was to get a nice job, get a nice husband, and children, and live happily ever after. But
you heard that? Get a nice job, get a nice husband, and live happily ever after, bro. That's all she wanted. To get a nice job and a nice husband. And she ended up getting a fucking billionaire.
in the process, I got married, and my husband was started a business, and he wanted to start his business in telecommunications. In those days, mobile telephones were the in thing. People didn't really know much about them, and governments were very nervous on the impact of allowing a private citizen to receive communication.
Yeah.
So he applied for a license, and they said no, and then he took them to court. And I thought, well, how on earth do you take the government to court?
Yes.
And so, how long is this process going to take? He says, honey, don't worry, 3 to 4 months, it will be done. It took 5 years. So in the process, we lost everything. We had no money to sue the government and sustain legal fees for 5 years.
Yeah.
And also, you don't do things like that, generally speaking. So it was in the process of asking myself, why did we get ourselves into this?
Yeah.
And is it all about a business and making money?
Mm-hmm.
So by, I guess, halfway through, it dawned on me that there was a higher purpose to what we're going through.
Yeah.
That one day things would come right, we'd get the license, we'd have a business, but that you can only sleep in one bed and drive one car.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you make money?
Yeah.
And I set aside, I made a deal with God. I'm a practicing Christian. I enjoy my relationship with God. So things were really tight. And I said, God, if you give us this license and this business becomes a reality, I'm going to look after all the orphans.
Is that what led you on to set up the Higher Life Foundation? So when did you set up the Higher Life Foundation?
Well, I set up Higher Life Foundation.
That is so commendable, man. And they fucking said it. In that Proverbs wife thing, man, it fucking says that she prays. She's a praying woman. She prays for her husband. She gives to fucking charity, bro. Oh, that's crazy. Where's that at? I know I got that shit. Oh, excuse me. Look. Let me see. Look at this shit, bro. That's crazy. Mm. That's crazy. He really got a freaking Proverb 31 wife. Yo. A wife of noble character who can find. She is worth far more than rubies. Wow, bro. Hold up. There's more to that, though. I was just looking at that shit. That it? Yeah, here you go, bro. Oh, shit. I can't believe I found this shit that quick. But I having to go through so much bullshit. Right? That shit is crazy. Look. I know it looks intimidating. Chill the fuck out. Okay? All right. Wife of character, we can find in more far more than rubies. Right? She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earning, she plants a vineyard. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy, bro. You see that? Oh shit. When it snows, she has no fear for the household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. When it snows, basically when you're going through bad times, she has no fear for her household. It took them 5 years and they were going against the government. Bro, this chick, her husband is respected at the city gate. Yeah, they respected that nigga after that. He takes his seat among the elders of the land. Mm. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is her tongue. She was just telling about how she enjoys practicing her religion and wow. Wow, that's her, bro. That is her. That's crazy. Wow. That's deep.
Before we had the money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for me it was, well, this is a commitment I'm making, and what is the sign that I need that one day when things do come right, that there's a reminder for me that I have a pact with God.
Suing the government is a really scary thing. How did you stay strong for like your husband, for yourself, and for your family? It must have been such a scary time. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
How did I know you said
they would have
you made a
divorced
pact
him?
with God, but how did you find the strength to just not say, okay, we give up? I know you made the pact, but how did you just find to keep going every day?
Listen, it was not easy. First of all, I wanted to kill the guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you tell me you're gonna sue the government. I ask you what are the consequences, and you tell me 4 months. And then I had one child expecting baby number 2.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I had a very good job. He had a small business which was thriving. And so I had to, for me, the importance of having God in my life was in helping me to understand for myself what we got ourselves into.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2, to love the guy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how do you love a guy who Suddenly comes home, he has no salary.
You and your husband have been together over 2 decades?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Honey, listen, nowadays people get married, 5 minutes later, divorce.
Yeah, which is terrible.
Which is awful.
Yeah.
But how, obviously you said how, but like what is the secret to making it a long-lasting marriage? What's made you two stay together that long? I mean, it's got to be something after all you've gone through.
No, marriage is work. It's work.
Yeah.
It's not, all
not just a
romance.
certificate.
No, and it's not romance from day one.
Well, behind every man is a strong woman, and you're definitely that as well. And I wanted to know if you've ever felt like putting yourself out there, speaking up for the disadvantaged, especially in a traditional background coming from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, man. See, women that throw that behind every man is a strong woman. She the type to fucking run. She ain't gonna hold it down. And I just saw that because that woman, all she did was pray. She ain't throw up, behind every strong man is a strong woman, and this and that. Like, she ain't throwing that shit up. That's why I don't like these young bitches.
Where women aren't always at the forefront. Did you face any kind of backlash for doing something as an independent woman?
Backlash is an understatement.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
My generation believed it's the man who speaks, and you agree with what your man says, and keep your opinion to yourself. I got a lot of backlash from, I'm too aggressive, you're not feminine enough, and then you get married and they'll say, when your husband is talking, why do you also talk?
Wow.
And also, we own the business together.
Yeah.
So
why
he's
shouldn't
going to
you
have
speak?
meetings.
Yeah.
I want to sit in there, not going to a board meeting and say, I want to hear what is going on. But if he's having a discussion, for me and him, it was normal for me to sit in and, make a contribution. After all, I went to school and I studied business. Yeah. But it was very difficult. And, now I'm in my 50s, so it's acceptable.
You're a really busy woman, so you don't just, run the High Life Foundation. You do sit on other boards as well, and you do some other charities.
Wow. I like her story, man. I like her story. Right. Now, I want to show you one of my favorite females over here. Her name is Love Dorsey. If you ever heard of her, then you know why. She's a favorite to many. But I'm about to show you something with her.
One time, right. Listen, I had a family member, she arguing with a dude. So, and I was real young, so I'm just watching them argue. So it get to the point where I can see he ran out of words. I didn't know that's what this was back then. But he went to walking down the sidewalk. He like, fuck this shit, I'm finna leave. She following him. She pushing him. She selling out. She yelling real loud. It was like you seen something click. And that nigga turned around and he just started chasing her. He never could get to her. Like she running. He never could get to her. When I tell you he beat their car up, he beat the car up. He was punching. It was like, but I watched her push him to that point. Like, and I'm like, bruh, and I'm knowing like this family, so I'm knowing this nigga don't got no real father figures in his life. Men teach men how to process anger. Women don't teach men this because we don't know.
Men teach men how to process anger. That is so important. That's what's wrong with shit now. Right? With all of the single mom shit going on. Women are very emotional. They don't know how to process that testosterone that makes you want to pick up a fucking table and smash it on somebody's head. They're emotional. They think it's cool to just straight up walk up and slap a nigga. They think that that's okay. So, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's why I love it when nowadays when a woman slaps a man, he fucking knocks her ass unconscious. Keep your hands to your motherfucking self. The day of, oh, how dare you, slapping a nigga, throwing a drink in his face and all that shit. Nah, bitch, you got to get these hands. You out your fucking mind. And that's good. That needs to come back because these bitches are out of line. If you don't know how to control your anger, you're going to be shown how to control your anger. You're going to be shown the consequences. And now you're going to know to keep your fucking hands to yourself. I see it all over the fucking social media now, which is good. Broads in fast food restaurants hitting on the fucking workers and shit, and they come out there and wash their ass. Good for you. Keep your hands to your fucking self, man. Nobody give a fuck if you a woman nowadays. So what? Women are the most disrespectful motherfuckers. Dead ass.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly, them facts.
You gotta get that shit from a man. And when you a black man in America, you have to have a mature, positive black male role model, like help you process and understand what you are. Because anger looks different on y'all.
Like, listen,
A black man mad don't look like a white man mad or an Asian man mad or a fucking. It don't look the same, bro. Do you realize you black? How tall you is, bro? What you look like anger don't look like none other shit.
Yeah.
It just looks scary.
You're right.
And that is the point that I wanted to bring you to right here. Anger on a black man looks totally different than anger on any other man. And that shit is facts. Like, it really is. Like, you see a white dude mad, Spanish dude, Asian dude mad, like, it's not intimidating at all. But when you see a black dude mad, it just looked different. And I got an example for you. Hold on. Let me get it queued up. Okay, hold on. Not that one. Okay. We'll go to this one. I got an example for you. All right. Breakdown. It's on the white side of things. Black side, motherfucker, yeah, the cops get called just like here. Niggas get beat up.
Come here, Mr. Bierman.
Niggas beat
Bierman,
bitches up.
come talk to me. What's going on?
It's just a bunch of nonsense.
All right, come talk to me. Ma'am, stay right there. What's going on tonight?
We're just having an argument
About what?
about our fucking life.
Okay, what happened?
It's our life. It's destroyed.
Okay, what started the argument?
Her inability to fucking solve problems.
Okay,
Or
come
address
over
or
here.
do anything.
Come over here.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you away from her. I don't want her to start screaming at you and have a whole argument.
It's nothing but an act. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
A bunch of bullshit.
What is?
Everything she does.
Okay, what did she do tonight?
Everything. Everything, dude. I can't. I'm not going to do this. Because this right here does nothing but fuel her bullshit.
Now you see, nothing intimidating about that shit at all. Not at all. Not the least bit scared, intimidated, nothing, bro. It's more so you have to have patience to understand why he's upset. It's more so along that line. Like, this nigga, man, this fucking guy, upset about him and his fucking wife, whatever. It's not like it doesn't scare you. You understand?
I'm not doing this. This is narcissistic behavior. I'm not doing this.
I'm just trying to figure out what the
There's
argument
nothing to do. You shouldn't even be here. Who called you?
Your kids.
Who? What kid?
You have kids? I don't know. Whoever's in the house.
You've been outside this whole time.
What was the argument about?
Our life. Our life.
Okay,
And it's
so
fucking destroyed.
Why is it getting so heated?
Because our life is destroyed. Why don't you understand? There's no money. There's no house. We're getting divorced one day and we're not the next.
Okay.
She's fucking other men. What do you want?
Just calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a fucking life.
It's fucked up, man. I remember that shit too. Fucking bitches is something else, B. Now, we saw that. Now we're going to go look at a black guy upset. And we'll see. We'll actually judge which one looks more dangerous. Which one feels more dangerous? Which one feels like you might need to?
Because the gate messed up now.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen. This is going a little bit different now. She's alleging that you hit her.
Of course she's gonna say that.
Okay.
Because she wanted. Come on, bro.
This is the good thing is that you got cameras all over your house. So if you hit her, it will be on camera, right?
Yeah.
Just like if you didn't hit her, it will be on camera.
Yeah. Of course she's gonna say that.
But
the only thing is, I gotta wait till the driver get here because he's the one that works the
cameras. Okay. All right. Well, we're not going anywhere. Is this your driver?
No.
Oh. How you doing? How you doing, sir? Good. All right. We're just waiting. My supervisor's coming over.
You see what's going on.
I'm sorry?
You see what's going on. She just want to say
to be honest with you, I don't know what's going on because she's saying you hit her. She does have a mark on her lip, and it's under.
I have a mark right here.
Did she hit you? She was getting ready to leave.
So why did she?
Because then she told the other deputy that you hit her.
Right. So she want something to happen since I.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she does. But this is what happened.
So, just a quick backstory. This vehicle that he's leaning on, that's the vehicle she was trying to leave in. They had an argument. She went and snatched one of his keys. He keeps all of the keys in the same spot. She went and snatched those keys and tried to get in his vehicle and leave. Well, he wouldn't let her out of the gate. So, because he wouldn't let her out of the gate, he's telling her, get out of the car. You could have the driver drive you. She made a call to 911, sounding all frantic, crying, and all of this wild bullshit. And that's why the cops are there. Then now she just left and told the cops that he hit her. So she lied on him.
What happens when folks don't get along? I got to figure it out. You're being a little evasive with me,
How?
Because every time I ask you a question, you suck your teeth and you say, "Oh, come on, man, you know what's going on." You're not giving me any really straight answers. I asked you to give me your driver's license, you bring me out a passport. I asked to see your daughter, you said, "No, I don't want her to see the police."
I showed you.
You did, but I want to see her. And now I'm going to have to talk to her because she said that when you hit her, it was in front of her, the baby.
This fucking bitch, bro.
The 4-year-old.
Turn around.
For battery.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Now, this isn't it. This isn't it. Like, you thought it was over, it's still not over. Watch this. Because this bitch can't act like a grown adult.
The little one inside.
No, I gotta ask her.
Well, we need to make sure she's with
She's
somebody.
okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say, what's your first name? What's your first name?
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell...
We can't just say that she's just with somebody. We have to do to make sure that she's with the right people. Okay? So, where's the mother of that child? What's his first name?
Javante. Listen real quick. It's either that.
Ain't no more talking.
No, there is more talking. Because otherwise,
it's not.
So you would rather we take the
I
child?
can't go walk. I just said somewhere in there. Y'all cannot walk into my house. No, y'all cannot. No, y'all cannot.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up calling Child Protective Services. And Child Protective Services will come out here. Child Protective Services will take custody of the kid.
I just said somebody in there.
Yeah, but I don't know who that someone is. And I can't just leave your daughter or your son with somebody. That's my point. We're looking out for you. Who's he? Who's he? Okay. He's going to jail for domestic violence. Okay. I'm trying to explain to him. He has a 4-year-old inside the house. Okay. We have to make sure that 4-year-old is with someone that can be trusted, that he's okay with, and that we're okay with. Okay. He's playing hard with us right now because I get it that he's upset, but we can't just leave the 4-year-old here without double checking who that 4-year-old is with. Where is the mother of the child? Where we can try to get the mother of the child to come over here. I get he's upset, but we still have to watch out for the 4-year-old. Okay. I understand. So, but it's not just, he doesn't understand, it's not just somebody. We have to, we can't just leave the 4-year-old.
He's right here.
Listen,
the manager's right here.
I know where is the mother?
The mother's not here.
Where is she?
She's not here. She's not in the state.
And she doesn't live in Florida.
She don't live here.
You have custody?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're good with him? Your manager?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Can you give me the basis of the arrest?
Domestic violence.
Okay, on what premise?
He struck her.
Okay. What proof do you have of that?
We have,
because y'all see he has a gas in his face. He struck.
Listen.
Go ahead.
We have domestic violence. He struck her. He's going to go to jail. We can't. He has to go to jail.
Okay, now
you cannot strike somebody.
Hold on. Do you have that witness? Do you have that
I've seen everything, and I see the mark on her too. Okay.
So how can you just go off with somebody? I struck her. I never struck her.
You're his manager, not his attorney. I'm not going to debate this with you. Come on, listen.
I'm doing
I get it.
We'll do it. Not you.
They're going to do it.
Now look, if you notice, his hand is already out to receive an item from the police. They're searching Javante, and they're about to hand him items. That cop has a item in his hand right there. He's about to put it in the guy's hand, and then this cop stops him.
I get it.
We'll do it. Not you.
They're going to do it. Okay? You don't walk up on cops doing their job. And if I tell you to back up, I'm going to tell you to back up. So I'm going to tell you to back up. Now I'm going to do it this way.
I'm right here.
No, I want you to back up. That's how we're going to do it. You don't walk up on cops doing something, especially when someone tells you not to.
You didn't see it, sir. He had his property.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll give you his property when we're ready to give you the property.
He was giving it to me. He was handing to me his keys. You see, I have them in my hand.
Leave. Go. Goodbye.
Listen.
So, because of that little bitch, she could have got these dudes shot. She could have got the manager arrested. It could have been a whole big ugly thing. And she lied. She made a stupid apology. Like, it's just... right? So, Love Dorsey, she was right on that, how it looks different on us than any other male race. Next topic I want to get onto is this. Check this out.
Do you think you'd be submissive to the right situation?
So yes and no, right? Obviously, the man has to come with that energy. So yes, but the no part is I don't give a damn how much of a provider or an alpha male you are. If you dealing with one of the women that it is embedded for her to be independent and there's a flex, she ain't gonna do nothing, but it'll be a power struggle. She gonna
because she feels like she's supposed to be the leader.
Can't turn it off.
You hear that? You dealing with these boss bitch babes, you know, they made it to this executive shit, this executive level. They got these fucking jobs, they got these degrees. They feel like they're in boss bitch mode, and you can't be an effective wife, the real meaning of a wife, by being a boss bitch. Nobody wants to come home to that shit. Which is why a lot of women have a hard time finding a man when they have high degrees and they work in certain fields, because they don't know how to turn that shit off.
It's a lot of men that I do one-on-one phone calls with that are successful men, and they have boss females. You know, their woman got home business. She top of the food chain in her career field. And when they come home, a lot of times, like, it's a power struggle. And it's like, I love my woman. I don't want to leave her, but
it's like a battlefield.
The more successful she is, the more I feel like I'm with a nigga. You see, I'm telling you, as a woman that's really getting to it out here, you have to intentionally tackle this shit. There got to be something on the front of your brain that you are nurturing as a woman. Like, I'm not trying to be this with my man. When we started getting more rights as women coming from history, you know, we getting jobs, we aiming to earn what y'all earn. The first thing a bitch flex on a nigga with when she paying for shit is the money. We start doing what we said we ain't like niggas doing. This is why them dudes that be homosexuals living with a bitch make her mad. Soon as I bought everything you got on, fuck nigga. Like, we finna fuck, I pay the bitch, get your shit and get out. This motherfucker you got to get out. Like, and then we get back together. How the fuck this nigga gonna be your nigga? You just Sunday
You just hold it
in front of the kids.
Nah, like Meg always say, once the respect gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
That shit over with, man. Like, but a nigga, you know what I'm saying? A homosexual nigga stay around. Still. I hate this bitch, bro. I'm down to make this bitch my wife. Get on my shit, and I would dabble you. Fuck all that. That's what be going on.
But then that's what that same shit that you talking about though, like with the homosexuals. That shit'll go back to, like you said, when a nigga doesn't have any other alternatives or any other options, and he has to do with that. That shit will push a nigga over the edge. Because
I think you gotta, like, niggas just can't live in like city like Atlanta trying to be in like this shit fucked up, bro. It's too many to one. It's too many. These women, like I said, they just saying what it is. Like, bro, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm trying to do that.
Right.
They saying what it is, like a nigga, like, hey, bro, fuck all that. I ain't trying to nothing. Even the women are doing that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna keep sitting in the cut, man, waiting on Romeo. Hey, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
It is.
It's fucked up. I don't know how to explain, because how you gonna not be seen if you not seen? That's how they looking at it. So they just coming, the women are getting more bold. Like, hey, approach your niggas.
Yeah. But
bitches getting down on their knees and shit. Proposing.
We gotta stop this
crazy.
masculine, overly
independent.
If
my granddad saw that shit, man.
The more we going into that role, the more it's pushing niggas into whole ass roles. That's why I'm saying that. Like, the balance need to lean back the other way. Cause we moving niggas in with us. We paying for everything. And then we doing it because by nature there's that urge to have a man. That's why we laid up with fuck niggas and niggas that he ain't finna get his shit together no time.
So that right there brings me to show you some shit. This was in one of the last videos I did. Women, these boss bitch chicks, right? They get these jobs or whatever. Like she said, top of the food chain in their career, whatever, right? They up there doing their thing. They can't get a man outside because niggas not dealing with that shit. Men aren't dealing with that shit outside. They don't have a man. So what happens? They deep dive, indulge more into work, more into their career, right? What else happens? They start fucking with the niggas at work. Like offering little trinkets, little special things and shit like that. They start preying on the dudes at work. And they end up trying to force them into sexual relationships, into full-fledged relationships, but they use that control factor. That's why they, help them get better positions in a job. Like, prime example, Fannie Willis, the bitch that just got kicked off of the Trump case. Fannie Willis was appointed. She had some role in there. So they said, yo, we got to put together a team with experience to take down this, to handle this case with Trump. Right? Fannie hired her fucking boyfriend. Now, her boyfriend didn't have any trial experience or some shit like that. No, any RICO experience. He didn't have any RICO experience. He just wasn't the guy for the job. She put him on the team, paid him the highest salary, and then was like going on vacations and shit like that and having him pay for it. So she fucking jeopardized both of their jobs because she was lonely. Because she was lonely and she wasn't thinking straight. They don't think logical, right? And this is another thing right here I want to show you. to prove this point that I'm telling you about. Right here.
Chief of Staff for a Fulton County Commissioner is claiming sexual harassment and wrongful termination. In a lawsuit, Calvin Brock accuses Fulton County's vice chairwoman of planting tracking devices in 2 of his cars to monitor his every move. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor took a closer look.
You see that's the control factor, right? He, to put 2 tracking devices in each one of this nigga's cars to see where the fuck he's going, how long he's staying there. It's fucking nuts, bro. So this is the type of shit that I'm talking about. This is why she don't have an outside man at home. The same shit she's displaying right here with this guy is the same reason why she don't have a man outside.
Look at the allegations.
Calvin Brock says he was initially hired by Commissioner Natalie Hall as a community relations manager, but he said he was promoted to chief of staff. He says things started going awry when he says the commissioner forced him into a romantic relationship.
My name is Natalie Hall, and I am your commissioner for Fulton County District 4.
Fulton County Vice Chairwoman and 4th District Commissioner Natalie Hall has been slapped with an equal employment opportunity complaint by her former chief of staff.
Let's not forget, this was also in Georgia. What the fuck's going on with the black women in Georgia, man?
Calvin Brock. Brock says he began working for Hall in May of 2018 and alleges he was, quote, subjected to unwanted sexual advancement by Natalie Hall, commissioner, end quote. He goes on to claim in his March 4th, 2021 complaint that he was, quote, forced into a relationship for fear of losing his job, and that after he decided to end the relationship, Ms. Hall hid tracking devices in his vehicle to track his personal and professional conversations, which caused a hostile work environment, end quote. Mr. Brock tells me when the pandemic hit, working for Commissioner Hall became extremely difficult because they were working out of her home. And he says many times the rest of the team was not there. Mr. Brock says when he wanted out, the harassment got so bad, he claims Commissioner Hall planted devices in 2 of his cars.
Hold on, we're not going to skip over that. She started having the fucking meetings at her house. So he had to go over there and lay the pipe over there. Just imagine him coming through like, hey, where's Greg and where's Greg and Marsha? Oh, it's just you and I, baby. Like, what the fuck? All day they're not pulling up? Nope. Predatory type shit, bro.
He even contacted Covington police back in December, saying he had found 3 devices placed in his cars without his permission. Detectives tell us 3 devices were reported to them. They are trying to determine who purchased the tools. Covington police tell Fox 5 the matter is still an open case. Commissioner Hall declined to speak to us about her former chief of staff and his EEOC complaint. She referred our questions to Fulton County Attorney Sue Joe. The Fulton County Attorney declined to speak with us about this EEOC complaint, but she did call it a disputed matter. We also tried to talk to the chairman of the Fulton County Commission.
You see, so this is shit that goes on, B. So old girl was really right when she said that. Motherfuckers don't want to come home to that type of boss babe shit. That niggas don't like that. They don't like that shit. They don't want to hear that shit when they come home. Men want to come home to a soft, kind, sexy, smelling good, looking good woman. That's what we want to come home to. Not no boss bitch. The fuck?
And we know that. Like you ask a bitch, you want to tell the nigga what she said, she gonna tell you, like, I know he ain't shit, but I love him though.
We're gonna go to the next one. I think, oh yeah, this one is really important. This is the last one.
So as a young girl, you being raised as no daddy around. You don't know what it feels like to get correction or be in the presence of a man as an authority figure. When you can have a man around, like your mama could have a man around or your daddy could have been around, but if he's not allowed to have influence, like make decisions without your mom.
When she says that, you don't know what it's like to be corrected by a man. That's how you get like these stupid allegations. Like that stupid little bitch that Geronte was talking to. When they act like they can't, they act like being stern and standing on what you say is aggression, is you yelling at them. I'm not yelling at you. I just told you no, and that's it. But the fact that you said no and there was fucking masculinity behind it, some bitches that look at that as assault. They'll act like you fucking hit them. And it's like, yo, I didn't put my fucking hands on you. Like, it's just fucked up, man. These bras are fucking horrible, B.
Mama,
yeah, because I got a daddy, I don't act like that.
Yeah, and without your mama putting your 2 cents when a man make decisions, you ain't got no daddy around if he ain't have influence, right? So that's what I mean by fatherlessness. A nigga might be round, like your mama might have had a boyfriend or a stepdaddy, but that nigga couldn't tell y'all shit without her putting her 2 cents, or your daddy really couldn't make no decisions for y'all without your mama speaking on it. Fatherlessness. All that shit is fatherlessness. So if you're a young girl and you raised your whole upbringing, 17, 18 years, you don't know what it feels like to be in the presence of a man that has some authority. How you gonna feel comfortable with this shit out in the world? This is why we end up struggling as young ladies trying to process and like feel comfortable around y'all. I feel like a nigga trying to control you. I feel like you trying to tell me what to do. I feel like you trying to use your money to do. It's a lot of shit we misperceive, or we take it the wrong way because we don't know what it feels like to have a daddy that say, this is the decision as a man, and ain't no woman coming and put her 2 cents on it, right? Then you only seeing how a woman solves and processes and run the household. This your programming. It's conditioning. Now flip the same shit to a young boy. You 16, 17, fully grown in your build, but you only ever saw a woman run shit. You only ever saw your mama, decide how stuff gonna go in the household. And we nurture her. So a lot of times women don't even realize all that fussing, the way you handling your son, you fucking him up. And we think because a bitch get grown, get a job, and they paying their bills that we did a good job. Meanwhile, like you said, a bitch working a job psychologically fucked up. Mental health issues like a motherfucker, but you get your check, you go home, you pay your bills, like the average American living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe a little bit above that, but you got issues when it comes down to character, when it comes down to conflict resolution skills, when it comes down to compromise in relationships. You can't get along with Miss Pam and all that other shit. And this is why it's a lot of niggas that they not gay, they heterosexual males. They are attracted to women, but they can't stand a fucking woman.
Hold up, say it one more time.
It's a lot of niggas that come from this fatherlessness that on the surface, like, I ain't gay, I'm not attracted to men, I'm a heterosexual male, but I can't stand bitches. Like, I pursue them with the intent to fuck and engage with your physical,
I can see
but
that.
talking to you hoes.
I could see that. I get it. I totally fucking get it. I totally get that shit. That shit makes so much sense, bro.
On the surface, like, I ain't gay, I'm not attracted to men, I'm a heterosexual male, but I can't stand bitches. Like, I pursue them with the intent. On the surface.
This nigga said, yeah. He feeling that shit. Pause.
It's like, I ain't gay, I'm not attracted to men, I'm a heterosexual male, but I can't stand bitches. Like, I pursue them with the intent to fuck and engage with your physical, but talking to you hoes,
like,
sitting up
sick.
Yes.
You make me sick. Like, shut the fuck up.
Because of
his shit you got. Shut the fuck up, man. That's how that shit is. 18 years. How bitch you can't even talk to. Like, I can't even talk to you.
And you can't attract you. I'm finna tell you
something. 100.
Yeah, no, he ain't lying. He ain't fucking lying.
There's no plenty of people they trying to. What we gonna talk to her about?
Yep.
Like that's why you see most of the women like then I can't like I don't want to show this side because you can get really frustrated at feeling like, damn, you actually think like this?
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit you can't, bro. You can't fathom.
You can't penetrate. She ain't gonna let you influence her. When you look at the family unit that she go get advice from, when y'all talk about y'all problems, is all women. None of them ain't got no man. Nobody ain't got no successful marriage.
I made a video on that. I made a fucking video. If you meet a girl and her whole family, like her whole family is just aunts, maybe one dude is hanging around with one aunt, and this nigga old. But nobody, none of the young bitches, none of the grandma, nobody got a fucking man. It's just a tribe full of bitches. Don't get caught up in that shit. That'll be the worst thing you could do.
Every bit of what's driving her has to do with being independent while she's saying she want to be in a relationship with you. So then what you do is I start watching you more than I pay attention to myself. So I'm watching all your moves, how you is with your phone, your schedule, just looking for shit because I can't sit with my own thoughts.
It's cold. It's cold.
And then I'm telling you, when you a lot of these grown men coming from single mother-headed households, they ain't have no father during their upbringing, no actual male influence. You get to the point where you realize, like, I be wanting to slap the shit out of a bitch. Like, because from my perspective, like, I don't know how to really process as a man, and she acting like a man. And men know this. Y'all run out of words to a certain extent.
Yes.
Like, in an argument, a nigga gonna reach that cap.
Because you already done touched me. You done touched me like your words done touched me like a lick. Yeah. See, some niggas be fucked up to the point where they don't know how to control themselves either. The best thing
for those, I don't know who's watching this shit. It might be somebody in fucking Bangladesh watching this shit. I don't know. But for those who don't know, when he said, your words done touch me like a lick, he mean like a lick is like a punch, or like a slap, like a hit.
What camera? What the camera? The best thing to do is eject yourself from that.
Yes.
Because you're not gonna be able to. If you know you can't control certain emotions, you gotta remove yourself.
Yep.
That's the best way.
Yeah, because the back and forth is only gonna escalate.
And what the silly broad will do, the silly broad, she'll contest that. She'll see you leaving from the matter, but she ain't done. She ain't got all her shit out yet. She ain't made you feel like shit enough. So she gonna say, go ahead and leave. That's all you good at. That's all you good for doing is leaving. You'll never stick around like a man. A man will stick around. And she doesn't understand. If you stick around and she keeps disrespecting you, you're gonna fucking punch her head sideways. She doesn't fucking get that. But it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt her. So just leave. Leave and then learn how to deal with people who are stupid. Learn to deal with these women. I don't know if you have to go through therapy or whatever, but learn how to deal with these women where you can manipulate them and control them, because they can be manipulated and controlled. I don't know how to do it. I'll walk out because I will fucking hit you. So I walk out.
Because I'm gonna tell you, women, we could go for days in arguments. We come up with clever shit, make up shit, take shit out of our imagination, whatever.
Most men can't
nigga ain't processing shit that fast. They run out of words. So now it's like he said, if you don't leave, and the way these women are nowadays,
I'm out of words, so bitch, I'm finna make you shut up.
Yep. And then you got a lot of women, they don't realize this nigga out of words. So you ain't saying nothing, you trying to leave. Now she challenging you even more. Because a bitch thinking she a nigga. The independent boss shit got you believing to a grown-ass man, damn near 2 times your size, you finna make him do something. This is when you see niggas walking away and a bitch following behind them, poking him in the back of the head. Pussy ass nigga, you gon' do that?
Oh my God. Bless her soul.
Come on now.
Bless her soul, man. Bless her soul.
What'd you say, man? Protect her at all costs.
God bless her soul. Somebody need to fix her. You walk around saying those
I'm
words.
gonna tell y'all some shit. I had a family member one time, right? Listen, I had a family member, she arguing with her dude. So, and I was real young, so I'm just watching watching them argue. So it get to the point where I can see he ran out of words. I didn't know that's what this was back then. But he went to walking down the sidewalk. He like, fuck this shit, I'm finna leave. She following him. She pushing him. She selling out. She yelling real loud. It was like you seen something click. And that nigga turned around and he just started chasing her. He never could get to her. Like she running, he never could get to her. When I tell you he beat that car up, he beat the car up. He was punching. It was like, but I watched her push him to that point. Like, and I'm like, bro, and I'm knowing like this family, so I'm knowing this nigga don't got no real father figures in his life. Men teach men how to process anger. Women don't teach men this because we don't know. Yes.
Exactly, them facts.
You gotta get that shit from a man. And when you a black man in America, you have to have a mature, positive black male role model, like help you process and understand what you are.
Can't have
because anger look different on y'all.
Yeah. Like, listen, my boy,
a black man mad don't look like a white man mad or an Asian man mad or a fucking. It don't look the same, bro. Do you realize you black? How tall you, bro? What you look like angry don't look like no other shit.
Yeah,
it just looks scary.
You're right. No, you're right.
They'll shoot your ass and lock you the fuck up based on how it
You
look.
see how they just did Croy Bierman? This nigga said he didn't even remember his kids. He was yelling and screaming at the police. They didn't do shit. If that would have been a nigga.
You can't be afraid to be raw with your boy. That's why my boys, I made sure I stayed around them forever, no matter what I went.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I want to piggyback off of what she was saying right there, give you an example of a guy who is not homosexual, but he just can't stand bitches. He can't stand them bitches, man. If you know, you know. Where the fuck is my remote at? If you know, you know.
Reacts and kill all her talking points. Enjoy the show.
This is what Leslie Jones said on the Breakfast Club earlier this week. Let's listen.
Men too, and like I'm gonna give y'all so much permission to fucking learn and advance to where we are as women. Like, we doing the work. Men are not doing the work, and I'm gonna say it. Y'all not doing the work. And let me just say this too. Paul don't know shit about pussy. It's one of your favorite things.
Go ahead.
What work is she talking about? The work. I'm sick and tired of black folks talking about doing the work, and they never have to say anything. For black women supposedly to be the most educated women or the most educated group in the United States, which I proved it was untrue, and they had stopped saying that. You get no program to say it anymore. It's untrue. But they say they're the most educated. If they're the most educated, why can't they ever explain any stupid shit they say? Why do they speak in these affirmation terms but never in realization? Why is it that if they are so educated, why are black children the dumbest in the United States when black women are raising them single-handedly 76% of the time? So if black women are so smart, their children should be that much smarter. So that tells you something's wrong with them. They're some selfish idiots. So when you say black women are doing the work, what work? You mean taking $10 billion from Goldman Sachs in order to get y'all asses jobs? You mean going around begging everybody to find you attractive, begging for Travis Kelce to date y'all? What work are y'all doing when all y'all do is run middle management, and the white man gives you the job in middle management because he knows that nobody hates black men more than him, than you.
That nigga came in guns blazing. God damn. He's speaking nothing but facts, though. If y'all go to my other channel, you're going to see I got shit on there. I say black women are being used by white supremacy to destroy the black man and the black family. Because they're the only ones using all of these systems to destroy black men. False allegation, false paternity, child support, divorce, alimony. They're using all of these avenues, bringing black men down. Oh, nigga, you got a $30 raise. I'm taking you back to motherfucking. You get $30 more in your check. I'm taking you back to fucking child support to get that. The constant, like it's. They say the black woman is the most unprotected. No, bro. The black man is the most unprotected. Men are the most unprotected. Men have given away too much fucking power to women, trying to make them feel like, all right, listen, man, we're not bullying y'all. Y'all could vote. Y'all could do everything we could do. You want to go to the military? Fine, you go to the military. You want to join the police force? Fine. You want to join the fire department? Fine. You want to drive trucks? Fine. You want to go into tech? Fine. You want to run for president? Fine. But now, these bitches are out here plotting on you on how they're gonna ruin you. Plotting, right? Where's it at? I got a broad up here. I got a broad. Who the fuck is it, bro? Ooh, I like that call. I gotta get that call, man. That's it? No. But I'm not searching for it again, man. I'm not going through it. All right. Well, I got a fucking thing of a broad who's saying she's gonna show women how to get money from them. It's just crazy, bro. Like these bitches, they wrote a book called the acronym is DAMN. Destroy something about destroying men's reputation and position of power, man. Word. They wrote a book about it. Bitches is writing the book. Reading the book.
You hate black men more than white men. That's why they put black women in middle management. Don't believe me? The majority of black men know if they go to a job interview today and it's a black woman behind the desk, they have a worse chance of getting the job than if it was a white man behind the desk. Tell me I lied. So when she said doing the work, what have black women done but beg? What's the last damn thing black women actually did but beg? Somebody got to give them something. If you were doing the work, you wouldn't say black women the most disrespected. If you were doing the work, you would turn people on to what your natural hair looked like instead of got to spend billions on weave every damn year. And sending Asian kids to school and say, oh, I just want to switch it up. The white woman do it too. The only time you claim what the white woman does is when it's something you want to repeat that she does. But then you want to say that she is cultural appropriating you. So why would you tell me the white woman wear weave as if that's supposed to justify you wearing weave? Now you want to, how are you going to be a queen and now you want to act like the peasants?
Yo. Yo, they kicked him off of YouTube. You know that, right? This nigga is hilarious. But he's right. But the fucking the fucking visceral that he has for these bitches is fucking, oh my God. It's hilarious, man. But he's telling the truth. That's what's so funny about this shit.
Wow. Okay, let's listen to some more.
Do you know what your favorite things?
Hang on, what was that?
Do you know what this work is that she's talking about? Because she said going to work. What work?
She's referring to black men going and getting mental therapy help. That's what she's referring to. Let's listen to some more.
You don't know shit. I don't understand how you don't know shit about pussy. Or if your dick is working properly. What should we know though? Go to, first of all,
We see the exasperated expression of Tommy Sotomayor. I know you want to say something.
I'm going to tell you why. Because black women are the most uncouth, manly ass women on earth. You would never hear another race of women get on a live show and say, don't know shit about pussy or they dick. They talk like men. She sounds like Tracy, what's his name? The comedian Tracy Morgan or something. Tracy Morgan. What's his name?
Yeah, I can't remember you. I know you. The Morgan, Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. She sounds like hell. She look like him. How's she gonna talk about some? We don't know if our dick work, man. We know our dick work. As soon as you come around, it go down. It stops when we see somebody look like you, motherfucker. You look like a nigga I used to boost hubcaps with. Oh, he was hell. You don't talk about so I don't know if your dick work. Look at you. We got the worst representation of women on earth.
Go to the doctor, put your nuts in a doctor's hand, and cough to the fucking left. Find out what's wrong with your dick first. There's a lot of, no, I'm being very honest. I've been hooking up, and dudes' dicks are not working properly. Y'all just ate all that fucking McDonald's.
Go ahead, Tommy.
She said, yeah, I've been hooking up with dudes and dicks ain't working properly. Don't you look like a man? You ugly as shit. The only person that would find you attractive is Dwight Howard.
And all that shit, you ain't drinking water. You're not fucking taking care of yourself. And that's your dick. That's like one of your prized possessions. You go get your car checked. You won't get your dick checked.
Damn.
And then get mad at us when your dick don't work. Don't get mad at me. That's your department.
Damn.
That's your department.
That's real.
And this fool said that's real. He did not say, you ever thought you about the fact that you ugly as shit? You ever thought about that? That's been the first thing I'd have thought. When a motherfucking mule done walked up talking about, so he can't get his dick hard. Well, probably because you a mule. Like women
go get your dick checked, and then go get your mind checked. Stop showing up to Tinder dates expecting me to solve your fucking dilemma. I show up for dick, and you throw me a Rubik's cube of your fucked up ass shit. Like, I don't know why your daddy don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Your mind affects your dick. It affects your dick. It affects your dick. Do you think you're gonna be walking around sad and depressed and your dick is just gonna be out here wilding? No, it's not. It's sad like you. So take care of your
Morgan. Tracy Morgan. It's trans Tracy Morgan. That's all it is. How many times did this grown woman say dick? We have the most disgusting women on earth.
Yeah, that's true.
Most black men that you hear rapping that cuss and stuff, and I said this when I started, and nobody believed me. When people talk about, when I said I cuss, I said, guess who I learned how to cuss from? My mom and my grandmama. It was a bunch of hoes in the house cussing. There was no man around, and the women talk disgustingly about women and sex all the time. Dick, pussy, nigga, hoe was what I would hear every day.
Damn.
And that was just what I was told before I went to school in the morning. This is how bad it is in a black house, raised by a black woman. They are uncouth. When you look at her commercials with Leslie Jones.
Yo. about to pull it to a close, man. Yo, if you want to see this shit with you can go to Vendetta TV. You heard? I'm gonna give them a subscribe. But you can also look up I think that was I forgot his fucking name. But just type in Tommy Sotomayor, man. And you get to watch all of his shit. He's fucking hilarious. He also got a movie out. Not a movie, like a documentary called The Fatherless America. He went all around America, actually black and white people, how their family structure was and shit like that. And it's pretty good, actually. I think it was on Hulu or Prime, one of them shits. Fatherless America. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.